That saves me a lot of time. That's been all sorted out as cells. We found a lot of phones apparently, but everyone seems to have been fed, which is pretty much the main thing. These cameras are sort of doing their own thing as well. And the library is still in the process of doing its own thing. We do have a bunch of beds. What time is it until work? Is work actually passed? Okay, not completely, but we did do a lot of work yesterday, so I guess that is good enough. Oh, Merv's up there again. But, I don't really mind him chewing on that shirt, so he can go ahead and do it. He's looking at me for approval now. Please, I've got to chew this thing. I just can't stop. I've got to make a nest. Right, here we are. Fantastic. Decent amount of gold. Gold? Yeah, gold. We deal in gold doubloons right here. I like the idea of that. Also, there's just loads of food in the storage. Why? Why is there so much food in the storage? Doesn't make any sense. Well, forget about it for now. Hopefully in the future, we can actually set up the route for the vehicles. Because I would really prefer them to drive up here and drop off whatever they've got around this area. But instead, they only really drop off here. It's fine. I mean, you know, it's not the end of the world. But it may as well be. So, there's a cleaner just sort of rummaging around right there. Anyway. Anyway, we need a guard right there. I'm not too sure what's happening. Did we set up... Oh, no, we haven't set up a room for the guards to actually sit around and do bugger all. There's a lot to do right now. I still need to finish off the library. Just to give them something to do. We still need an execution room, which I think is probably mandatory, seeing as the amount of supermax there are. We need a little bit of incentive to not fuck up. Of course, then they might try and do it because they don't want to be here anymore. You never know. Right, staff room. Get that set up. We won't put wooden flooring there just yet, because it's very... we've got to know. We've got to. What else do we need? A kennel? Like, having a kennel right here would be a good idea, but I think an armory would be even better. Just for the armed guards that are going to be around. That way they can go there, get a taser, and then just sort of sit around. It's going to be their prison as well, by the looks of it, at this rate. But I think we'll just leave this for now. We'll change it to the staff room. We'll get a drinks machine. Get 2 of them right there. Bit of a waste, but well. We'll get a nice sitting area right here. We'll get a phone. Right there. We'll get just sort of random chair right there. And right there. It's pretty good. I would like to be a part of that area. So if we just keep that sped up, then it should be able to turn that into a very nice, very comfortable staff room. We also have quite a lot of laundry going on right there. That is also a big problem. I didn't think about that. What happened? They just fold them. Okay, I guess that's what they did there. And what we might want to do is get more guards. I think that's a good idea. Because at the moment, we just seem to always need guards. They're getting all that area set up, which is pretty good to see. They just need, I think they should have everything they need, really. There we go, that's it. All the other stuff is just sort of there because it would look nice. Carrying that sofa, I like it. All of them clothes right there are just sort of set up and doing their own thing. That's a problem in itself, really. I think we need a laundromat that only the guys should really do stuff for. And they should clean their own area. So we might want a cleaning cupboard. But I don't know. It's like their own little bloody village at this rate. I mean, it's like that bloody, oh, what's that prison that's not a prison? It's like a small town. I'm not just sure if it's in Sweden or Norway or wherever. I can't remember, but it's somewhere in Europe. But yeah, prisoners have their own little town thing, and it's pretty cool. So we will need to get rid of this. Let's dismantle these jail doors. I imagine the one down here is already gone, yeah, because I replaced the walls with floor. Apparently you can do. So there you go. That saves me time. And we will probably get this set up, the same one down here, once we have enough money, which seems to always be the case, really. I think this is all good to go. Like, for the most part, we're pretty ready right now to move everyone over here. We do need to get these remote doors set up now that I think about it. So if we connect these... Oh, no, we need to connect them to bloody thingamajigs, don't we? We've got a utilities. Now, what is it? We've got a power switch. Toggles the availability of electricity to any cable connected to it. So that's pretty interesting. We do need to have... Let's see, we've got a door timer right here. Can be used to automatically open doors at certain times of day, used to connect to Use the connect tool to connect the timer to your door servos. So we have the door servos right here. Place a servo over a door you wish to control remotely. Ensure the motor gear is directly above the door. So it has to be above the door. Is there a tool that's the motor gear, or I guess that's the gear itself? So the gear's got to be above the door in order to work. Then there's a logic circuit. Advanced, okay. A simple circuit box that performs a logical operation based on its inputs and set outputs accordingly. So there, okay. Available operations. And or not, NAND nor OXOR, okay. OXOR! Power! Right, I like OXOR. It sounds pretty cool. And then we got a pipe valve, which toggles the water to go in and out. I've never seen any point of using these, but I imagine later on there's going to be a much more of a point. These colours have changed. They've swapped around for some reason. I love the teal. It looks so much better as a power sort of supply. Also, we have 3 different power supplies now, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, it's like different sectors of the prison. But yeah, what we'll do... How much do these cost? 200 each? Bloody hell. It's going to be more expensive than I thought it would. Hopefully it's worth it, just so we don't have to have any guards rummaging around. So if we go ahead and get a door timer, here we go. I kind of think we just want a door timer, don't we? We don't want to have, wow, you can put a door timer in that? That's weird. I guess we just put it there. Something tells me we don't need this door control system then. But at the same time, like, if we connect it to one of the... Well, actually connect it to a server, don't we? So, let's just do one servo just to see that we're actually going to do this right. Alright, so it's meant to be above, like this. Okay, that makes sense. We've done this before, and we failed miserably to actually get it done right. But I don't remember the servo being that big, so I think it's a little more user-friendly now. Oh. Let me just get Merv, because I don't like him being up there, even if he's chewing on the clothes in that pot. What are you doing? There you go. Get down there. Right. Anyway, I do apologise about that. We will continue onwards in the beauty that is our prison. Hopefully we'll get this servo set up. We are at ×3 speed right now. Did it actually go down? No, it's blinking. Okay, then. A lot of cleaners are just sort of rummaging around that area. This is a bit weird. A little bit strange. It looks like we have enough guards now, though, to sort of cater to our needs. Do we have a way to see all our guards? No, we don't exactly. But we have a few guards sort of hanging around the canteen there. We don't want anyone in these areas. That's the whole point. The whole point is to keep it automated so that no guards... Because the problem with this is that guards just keep dying. Like, even the tasered guards. Like, the problem is I don't want them to get injured anyway, because I'm not too sure if that acts as an instant or not. I don't think so. I think an instant would be... Wait, now that I think about it. Shakedown. An incident would be them escaping, or would be someone dying. I think having a shakedown now is a good idea, because we haven't done one in about a week, so... See if we can find any tunnels. Oh, wow. We found a tunnel right here. Oh, was this the tunnel that the other guy escaped with ages ago and we just didn't clean it up? Someone probably escaped and I completely missed it. Okay, then. Well, that happened. So if we just clean that tunnel up, that'd be a good start. Anything else that we're missing? No, it's just that tunnel down there. Finding a lot of stuff, though. It's not good. It really isn't good. How are we so bad with our contraband right now? We're finding too much contraband. It's really bad. We need better metal detectors. We need more dogs just sort of patrolling randomly just to sniff people out and get them to get searched. I think that's a good idea. People in the yard probably do a lot of trading, I imagine. So we need to get some metal detectors set up at the front entrances maybe. Or some sort of system, because this ain't going to do it. We need like another one along here. Because it doesn't get everyone, and sometimes they just sort of get away. We need to get that set up for the rest part. And is this broken? No, okay then. They always get it from the toilets, which is always weird. But it looks like for the most part that is done. We found some poison in there. That's not good. For the most part, that's done. So we'll stop the shakedown. Everyone needs to get back to work. We always do the shakedown at night because it doesn't really get in the way of any of our schedules. Well, it doesn't get in the way of our schedule in general. It just makes their night a little bit restless. But that's fine. I don't really care about that. Look at them all eating. Bunch of pigs. These tables are very dirty as well. Keep it that way. Look at that porridge he's eating right now. Okay, wait, what? Dude, your eyes are like, you look pretty high right now. Search him. What's you got? You got drugs? Okay, he's clean. Smith. What a name. Alex the Arch Smith. Yep, there you go. Doing his own thing. Everyone's in the yard right now, talking to their families. My family. Right, if we go to needs, hygiene is high for some reason. Like, well, I mean, they just had a shower, didn't they? I guess because of all the dirt. Makes sense, I suppose. Do we want a guard here? Probably do. We just go ahead and set up a deployment. A patrol even. Want a patrol just here. It's a very boring patrol. Like area 2 patrol. But you know, the guards change their job, the patrolling area, every shift. I think is a pretty good thing to note, I might add. They don't do the same thing. It's a very boring job, just being a sort of patrol guard. And with this, they'll make them even more, well, less prone to anything sort of interesting happening. So we have a door right here. Now, unfortunately... Oh, no, we can open these. Fantastic. Oh, they open, like, so... like, quickly as well. It's... No one in there? Okay. So let's get this thing set up. If we go to door control and we hook this up... There we go. So it is connected. It is working now by the looks of it. So how do we, like, I mean, what do we do? Now, I'm not sure how door control works, to be honest with you. So we have a door control timer right here. Now, I imagine we connect this to that. There we are. And then what we can do is we can find out what times we want Supermax. So we want it to be anytime there is a lockup. This won't work because the problem is they won't be able to get into their cells in time. We want it to close an hour before, like, they have a lockup or before they sleep or something like that. And then we want it to open up, like, an hour before or something like that. So it's going to be quite interesting to actually work around this. They're not going to have any work time. It'll probably just be free time, and then maybe we'll get them to do some work later on. Probably a lot of yard time, but the thing is they can do whatever they want. I'm not too sure there's any point in really telling them they should have yard time at this particular moment. Just give them free time, basically. It might make them go nuts, though. I'm not too sure. But they'll cater to their needs in free time, which is why it's so good. So if we find out, if we just open this up, this will make it a lot easier for us. We go to the Supermax timing. Now, this will probably be changed. So it should be changed right now, really. But what we'll do is we will... Let's just find out what time it is right now. So it's 8 right now. If we just have it open at 8, then it should open, and then we'll see if it closes. We just want to see if it works first. Works as intended. You never know, it might be bugged out or something. Someone got out of the CCTV apparently, but that's fine. It should still show us if it's opening or closing. So yeah, it does close literally on the dot. It doesn't, like, wait a little while. So we want it to be like an hour after the time. So if we go back to having that closed, we want it to be open. Go back to this again. Go to Supermax. So the timing for when it should be open should be at 6 AM when they get up, because that will probably be the time they get up. So we'll have it open at 6 AM. It's going to take a little while. And we want it open pretty much all day until the estimated time when they should go to bed, which should be about 11. But I think we'll make it 10. Just make it a bit earlier. So if we make it... well, yeah, that means we'll make it 11. And then it will close at 12. Oh, no, we've... Is that 6? Yeah, because the beginning of that would be 6 AM. The beginning of this will be 11 PM. So it will close at 11, probably. We'll make it sleep time at 10 PM. And then it will be at 6 when we wake up. So that's a healthy sleeping schedule, I like to think. So that's when they'll all be open. At the moment, it's not open right now for some reason. I guess because no one's working at the door system. So this is a problem. We need someone to always be working at the door system. We need more guards. Just to keep working their positions so they can have replacements and everything like that. So they're just sort of resting around. This is why a staff room right here is needed. So let's see. If we go back to door control, so we're connected to one server. Now we can actually finish off connecting to everything. I didn't think about work time now that I think about it. If we go to normal speed, it is sleep time, so we might want to do another... No, another shakedown would be kind of irrelevant. We'll do one right here, one right there, one right there. It's very expensive, so it's a good thing we've got the extra funds from the workshop. This is nice and easy. We're getting it set up. Can we rotate these? Yeah, we can. Okay, just double checking. For the future. For the future! Beautiful. That is all set up. Now, I'm still debating whether we should have the canteen open at a certain time. Like, have it closed off and then just make an extra door for the shower right here or something like that. But I kind of like the open area, to be honest with you. They've still got to sort out all this clothing. I'm not too sure why it's all spread out like that. What we will do, however, is we'll go to... Stop stopping it. We'll go to the cleaning cupboard. How do we set up jobs? Prison labor. There we go. We can have 3 jobs there. I don't want anyone working in the kitchen. That's the worst idea. We could have another workshop set up. I'm not too sure how many more people have the ability to work in a workshop. Let's just double check what we have. We have, what, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 people working in the workshops right now. If we go to... Where is our system right here? We got 11. If we go to programs... So we have 24 people that passed the foundation education. That's not it. 22 people passed the workshop safety induction. So that's pretty good. We can have quite a lot more people inside this workshop. If we get this set up and going, then we'll just have a bunch of people, well, a bunch more people working. That's pretty cool. What are they making right here? Are these license plates? Oh, wow, they're actually making license plates now. There you go, then. How the hell do you make these? Just sheets of metal, isn't it? Store sheet metal in workshop. Okay. What's this? Gold bars? Oh, no, a bunch of license plates. So have we done the job, then? We must have. We must have finished the grant without me realizing it. Okay. I'm wondering how they've been making these, how they've been making them, though. Out of wood, or... We've got nothing in there, I might add. Which is another good point. Yeah, now I'm just wondering where the metal is coming from. What is it, Merv? What? Maybe it's because we got rid of those buildings and it turned into rock, and then they can use that to... Nah, because that's metal. That's, like... That's not exactly metal, is it? It's concrete. How much do they sell for? That's a good idea. Let's find out. Like normal sort of thingamajigs. You're not going to tell me, are you? Usually tell me. Okay, well, to sell these would give us... Wow, what? I guess it usually tells us if we click on it. I don't want to sell the light. And sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Fantastic. So a sheet of metal. It doesn't tell us what... Okay, it tells us what these sell for. It doesn't tell us what a sheet... Right, okay. Metal. Wood still sells for a good amount. Okay, here we go. We've got stacks right here that sell for 400. The sheet of metal doesn't sell for anything. The license plates sell for bugger all. In fact, the sheets of metal sell for more than that. It told us a minute ago. What? I'm confused. Anyway, well, we'll just sell everything but the license plates, because I guess license plates are not that good right now. There we are. And we'll just sell all this wood. Actually, we don't want to sell too much of it, because I'd rather than make beds. Sell these sheets of metal, but it's not letting us. Not letting us. Can we get anyone working the forestry? No, we can't. Is it because we haven't designated it as the forestry? It's probably something we should do. Right, if we go and just, like, make a door here and then make some concrete. There we are. That'd be a pretty good idea, because we haven't got much wood, so we should probably get round to actually doing that. We need to cut these down as well. That'll probably help us out a little bit. We just, cut these random trees down. There we are. Dismantle. Do we want to dismantle it? Is that how it works? I can't remember now that I think about it. Right. So have we got all the servos ready? Not all of them, but some of them. We just connect these servos. The ones that we have got all together. There we are. We've got a bunch of people stuck in that room. That's fine. Worry about that later.